post-production, you should go over to your tagging software. Remember your tagging software?
Right.
And you pull that MP3 over into that software and put the title of the show, the host of the show. You put the album, which would be the name of your show, is your album. And by the way, the title of your show is the Dave Roush Show and the date, or episode 1, episode 2, blah, blah, blah. However you want to do that. Because remember, we're going to take that MP3 and it'll be playing in a replay. So that's what would be coming up in the players and on the podcast world of what this is. So, and then in the title of the show, you might put the Chuck Freeman, for instance, featuring Chuck Freeman interview. So in your tagging software, that's where you tell what this show's about, so that when it's on in somebody's car and they're driving down the road and they look up on their viewing screen, it says, "Oh, that's the Dave Roush Show on Cruising Country Radio," and featuring Chuck Freeman, wonderful, or featuring, whoever you're going to be talking to.
Right.
And so the tagging software, when we get a chance, so you're looking at your computer and I'm looking at mine, and that can be today if you want to, or any time, but I would say let's take 30 minutes because you're very fast at it. I can go over that tagging software and you can go boom, 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 make yourself a screenshot of it, or just remember how it's done, or a note on the side, and you'll do that every time.
Right.
By the way, when you do your promos, you drag that MP3 over to there and you do the tagging as a promo.
Okay.
You see?
Right.
So,
like in Audacity?
Well, no, there's a tagging software that I can send you that's free.
Okay.
It's Tag MP3. Matter of fact, I'll turn around and send you that.
Yeah. When I sent you that MP3, did it have any tags on it?
I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay. What I did was I import it to Audacity, and I had to splice it because the show recorded in 2 segments on my computer. So I went into Audacity and I meshed them up, and then I exported it, and it always has a tagging format in there.
Now, I tell you what, let's do. Go open Audacity. If you're there. Can you open Audacity?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that was a radio show. Sorry. Okay. I have Audacity. I have the Justin show up.
You have it. If you go to the top and you highlight it all. So in other words, I'm going to open Audacity, and this is the way
I selected it.
Select all.
Yes, it's all.
Go to the effects.
Okay.
See at the top it says effect?
Yes, I got it.
When it drops down, go down and choose normalize.
I don't see normalize.
You got noise reduction in the middle. It's 5 middle ways down. You got top says repeat last, amplify, auto, dub, bass, and treble.
Noise reduction, yeah.
Normalize. And do it in this order.
I don't. Hang on.
Okay.
So there it is, volume and compression. So normalize?
It normalize.
Okay.
It'll bring up and start normalizing. It'll automatically start the process of normalizing everything across the board. So in other words, it kind of brings, if once or twice he's speaking softly or you are, it will level it out across the board.
Okay, so it's normalizing.
Now, the next thing you'll do is compressor.
Okay.
So it's normalize, compressor, and the last thing you do is your noise reduction. That's why when you're recording, you always leave 5 seconds of silence at the beginning so it can hear your microphone.
You know what I have in front of it? You'll laugh. Birds.
You know what?
Birds. Yeah, from Justin's phone. I didn't have him muted, so the birds are tweeting. I was like, oh crap.
That's fine.
Yeah, it was fun. It's funny because you can hear it.
You want to find some silence. The last process now of noise reduction, you want to find some silence and just highlight that little part of the silence. Then go back and select all, because you will highlight the silence, hit noise reduction, and it samples that silence.
Right.
Samples that silence. And it'll hear any hiss or background crap, whatever, and the silent part. Then when you go back and you highlight the entire thing and hit repeat last effect or repeat noise reduction, because at the top it will say repeat noise reduction. That's the last thing that you just did was do noise reduction.
Right.
When you repeat noise reduction across the entire show, it takes out all of that noise. So when you then export this after normalizing, after compressing, and after noise reduction, you have a studio piece that a studio in Nashville can't even do.
Right? Nice. So I'm doing the second segment right now. Get ready to compress. Oh, fuck, trash is here. Oh, well. Jeanette's got it.
Compressor takes a little more time than noise.
Right. Right. I just had to remember to do both parts of it because there's 2 sections. But I know how to splice. I know how to lay over, in Audacity. I've been working with Audacity because that's how I'm recording my songs here, is in Audacity.
I highlight this. If you've got 2 sections and you import 2 MP3s at once, it stacks on the tracks, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I highlight that bottom track, the second one, and then I attach it to the end.
Yes.
And then I just delete that second track.
So you just pull it up to it? Oh, there it is, yeah.
I pull it up.
Fuck yeah. There it is. All right. Then delete the second track. Okie dokie.
You pull it up and delete the second track, then all you got is the first track of one show.
Absolutely. Just did that.
Then once you hit select all, it selects your entire show and you can normalize.
Right. Now, let's go back over noise reduction. What'd you say?
Okay. Then at the beginning of the end, wherever there's silence.
Right.
You want to drag your cursor over that area and just highlight the silent part. Or if there's a part in the middle where you've got a little silence in between something. You want to take the largest amount of silence you can find. Usually at the beginning of the end.
I've got it at the end.
Okay, at the end, if there's a good bit of silence.
A lot.
And you know your cursor open at that time.
Okay. It's highlighted.
Highlight it.
Okay.
And then go to effects and hit noise reduction. What do you see? It should bring up sample the noise reduction.
Noise reduction. And it says get noise profile. I've got
Get noise profile. Click get noise profile. So when you get that profile, it does, and then you close it. So now you have saved the noise profile. Now you close it, go back and highlight the entire track.
All right, it's it's almost done. It was a big piece of noise, or not non-noise.
Well, what you're going to want to do later on is come and trim that off, by the way.
Right. So now select all. Okay.
And go back to your effects, and right at the top it should say repeat noise reduction.
Repeat noise reduction.
And click on that and go down, and then you're not gonna sample it this time.
No, it already went to the analyzation.
And it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Now, the last thing you want to do is trim either end, so you don't have silence at the beginning and the end when you send me an MP3.
Right. So you have that couple seconds of the birds in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I opened my show and closed my show with my song "Sunny Side of Paradise."
Awesome. That's fine.
But what I would like to do is, we were introducing because I can, so I was going to put that in the beginning of the interview, but like with Chuck. Now Chuck, I'm going to do 3 separate interviews with him because that guy's got so much stuff. It's hard to cram all that into one interview.
Oh yeah. Chuck is history, man. He's 75 years of history. Man.
Oh,
he's unbelievable.
Yeah, I told him, he's like, "Oh man, that's cool." We talked yesterday for about an hour actually. I was getting level set on the show, and I do everything now through here.
Well, that's so smart. And while you got him on the phone, Chuck, cut me a little promo for the show.
Right.
You'll do it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're not done. My fucking doctor called. You know what's cool here?
What?
My doctor calls me on Monday or whatever, no, Tuesday. And they say, okay, you have an appointment in Guadalajara. And I'm like, cool. Do you need transportation? Why? Yes, I do. Okay. So someone will be there to pick you up and blah, 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 and take you to Guadalajara and bring you back.
Wow.
Yeah. Because we have TRICARE, military insurance, I pre-qualified us before we moved here. I had insurance.
Yeah, they get paid to do that, man. That's wonderful. They love doing that for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. TRICARE takes care of them.
So once you've got that done,
then trim the front and the end.
Go ahead and clip the front.
Hang on 1 second, Harry.
Go ahead.
Eric. Eric, you there? Yo, Eric. Harry, you there? Eric. Hello? Eric. You there?
Are you there?
Yeah, I am. Are you?
Oh, yes, I hear you. Hey, are you busy? I mean, are you guys like, predisposed today? I wanted to ask if I could bring, Macro and Bell over to play with Kayla or something, because I just feel hella bad leaving them home all day by themselves.
Right. You know what? Call your aunt. I'm out in the studio.
Uh-huh.
So if you could do that, you have her number?
I don't. Could you send it to me?
Are you in a place where I could just tell you, or I can send it to you? Yeah.
It'd be easier to send it to me if you can. Just share her. I don't have her. I don't. Wait. Let me check. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do have it. Hold on. Oh, I have it. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll call her.
All right, that would work. That way I can continue my meeting.
Okay, great. Sorry to bother you.
No worries. You didn't know. All right.
Okay. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
All right, bye. Harry, you still there?
There you are.
All right. I thought it would put you on hold, but it didn't, I guess. All right, so I've got everything trimmed off.
Okay, now what you want to do is now you want to export your file.
Right.
When you hit export, it'll say what folder you want to send it to. So you want to create a folder for your shows on your desktop.
Right, I already have that.
So you want it to save to that folder. So when you hit export, it'll ask you where do you want to save it to. So you go down and you find the box there and you save it to that folder. Then it'll take you to a tagging window. Right?
Yes, I have, all it gives me is a sample rate, preset,
Okay, you're good.
MP3 file, and I have Justin Wright interview at the top.
And where is it saving it to?
It is saving it to radio recordings.
Okay, if that's where you want it to be.
On my desktop, yes.
Okay. Now, hit save.
Or export.
Export. It should say it's already there.
Yep. It'll replace existing, yes.
Yes.
Okay, now it's doing it.
It should have brought up the box, though, to tag it.
It did not. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. Let me cancel this. Edit meta details. Edit metadata. There it is. All right.
Okay. All right. In that box is all of those things that you want to name your recording.
Right. Artist name, track title, album, track number, year, genre, comments.
Artist name is Dave Roush. Title is The Dave Roush Show featuring Chuck Freeman, or it's featuring whoever it's going to be. The album title is The Dave Roush Show. Or you can call it, you can use all, and by the way, the extra comments section there, you'll want to put www.cruisingcountry.com.
Yes.
cruisingcountryradio.com, excuse me. That's when the metadata comes up and people can look at it, and then they can go to this website. Now, that's not going to tag a photo on your MP3.
No.
The link that I sent you in Messenger is the tagging program.
Okay.
It's free. It's free if you do one at a time. I've got the premium and I can do a whole album at once.
Right.
But all you need is one at a time.
Right. Genre will be...
Genre is talk radio.
Cruisin
Country Radio.
Yeah. I got it here. Countryradio.com. All right.
So now when you save it, that is now tagged with everything except a photo. For some reason, Audacity won't let you put a photo on there. So now when you can close out, when you close your Audacity, it'll ask you if you want to save it. You don't have to save it.
No. It's already saved in a folder. It just adds junk into your Audacity folder.
You don't want to fill your Audacity folder with these. You're going to have so many.
Yeah.
You just don't save anything. So Audacity we're done with. Now just remember it's best that you do that in that order, is normalize, compress, and then noise reduction.
Right.
Why? Because you even want to normalize and compress the noise.
Right.
You bring that noise up to where, it's been treated. It's been digitally treated and compressed. Then when you take that noise off, it really takes it off finely. You know,
Right, right.
cuts it with a surgical knife.
You're awesome, Harry.
Okay. So
It's still saving, so.
Okay, yeah, it'll take a little while. So while it's saving, I don't know if you can if you can go down to your Facebook Messenger and open and download the tagging software.
Yeah, let me go there. Facebooky. Yeah, I took this laptop I had and I had it all rebuilt. It was cheaper than buying a new one.
Oh yeah, probably runs better.
Yeah, I've got a terabyte of hard drive, so it never gets full. My karaoke show runs a bunch better. Plus the internet down here is amazing. I've got right here in my studio, right now I don't have any internet, I don't know why. But I had 40 upload megabits for the show.
Now, in your Facebook Messenger, the first link is the download. The second link is the guide, the user guide on how to do the music tag.
Okay, so was it wide angle software?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then help. All right.
And the next one is your...
How much is it for the whole thing?
I'm not sure. What, $40 or something?
Right.
Okay. But frankly, it doesn't do anything else except allow you to do multiples.
Right.
You can do as many as you can drag over there. And I've drug as many as 25 MP3s at once.
Right.
Matter of fact, an artist called me up and said, Harry, how much would you pay me? How much would you cost me to tag all my music that I've ever done?
Right.
$150. So.
And they were like, okay, cool, do it.
And it took me like 20 minutes.
Right. Well, and that's what your experience and your knowledge. People pay for it. They don't want to do it. I'm too busy.
Right. Right. Well, and it's just this is good software.
Right.
Now, when you open that software up, I want to walk through that software with you because we're going to drag once your MP3's in there, we're going to drag it in there.
Right. All right. Come on, bring it up. There we are. Let's open.
You can drag it in there or you can add it.
Right. Oh, man. Life down here is so different.
Hey, it's probably even slower than the Keys.
Oh, fuck. Actually, we have the main highway running through our little town. It runs right on the edge of the lake, the north shore of the lake. And the speed on this road is, maybe 7 kilometers an hour. It's pretty fucking slow.
That's less than 5 miles an hour, isn't it?
Yep, it is. Oh, my nephew's here. Bringing the dogs over to play with Kayla.
Well, if you need to go.
No. Yeah, my nephew Eric, he does AC work here. He's a plumber, certified plumber and HVAC.
I bet he's popular.
Fuck, he's busier than one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest on fire.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know what? It's good for him. He's, keeps him busy. When he's idle, he's bad.
I've been there and done that, sir.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Excellent.
Nice. All right, where the hell did it go?
Take your
Music tag. There we are. Let me open that bad boy up.
Yeah, I spoke with Lyle on Monday morning.
Right.
And I sent him a link to the information on Facebook about your show. So he promoted your show on Monday morning.
Nice. I got to get with Lyle.
So if you can go on his show on Monday morning and get y'all do some kind of live.
Just call in.
Yeah. You should be calling in every Monday.
Say hey. Oh, of course I can. I don't do anything on Mondays because that's my pre-show, my finalizations, all that.
And that way you're promoting it on his show and they hear you and who you're going to be talking to. And
right.
Send him your promo.
We get cross.
Yeah.
Cross. Now, I only broadcast on Cruising Country.
I think we need to go to Radio A1A. That's why I was going to take you to.
Oh, I know how to put it on there. I mean, I just had to turn it on.
Yeah. You just say hello to them too while you're at it. But remember this: allow broadcast primarily directly to Radio A1A, simulcasting on Cruising Country.
Right.
You're going to be broadcasting through Cruising Country, simulcasting on Radio A1A.
Right.
I thought about it. So when you're promoting your show where it is, it's on Cruising Country Radio and simulcasting on Radio A1A.
Right. I did that in my intro.
Yeah, beautiful. That way you can use both of those logos like I've seen you use, and
right.
People can hear it. And there's nothing else on Monday at 5 o'clock. On
Good.
Radio A and Saturday at 4 o'clock. Now that's 4 Eastern.
Right. Yeah, he's like, I thought we were already on. I'm like, no, dude, 5 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock your time, 4 o'clock, Pacific or, oh.
Right.
He says, man, I got people calling me going, hey, where you at? We can't hear you. I'm like, Justin, think about it.
5 o'clock Eastern.
6 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
5 o'clock Central.
Right. There you go. Yeah, exactly.
So I was 1 hour, 3 minutes. I mean, that's pretty darn close, Harry.
That's amazing. You'll get it so that you're doing it perfectly.
Yeah. Well,
it doesn't matter, but.
No, it does, but it needs to be professional. If it's from 5 to 6, it needs to be from 5 to 6.
Once you get your MP3 finished and tagged, you're going to send it to me again.
Okay. Now I have it in the tagging software.
Okay. Now let me open up my tagging software. Now that it's in there, you will notice that it should have populated all the things you put in Audacity. Did it not?
Yes, it did.
Okay. But it also has a box on the left-hand side to add a photograph.
Right.
So you want to take your show's photograph, the one with your picture on it.
Right.
And drag it into that box.
Okay. If I have it on the computer.
What we're doing is post-production.
Right.
And the last part of post-production is you're going to go, what? I can't believe it.
Right.
Because I'm going to give you some sign-in information into our podcast upload system. Because what you're doing is a podcast.
Right. La 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 la.
And you're about to be on iHeart, Google, Apple, Spotify, and YouTube all at once.
Nice. Let me go to Facebook. get back in there. Because I think that picture is in here. Well, of course, as a matter of fact, I know it is.
There's a plus sign up there to add the picture.
Right. No, I mean, I have to get the picture. It's not on this computer. I do a lot of the stuff on my phone. I should do it out here now, but there. The one, ouch. Let me save image as, yes.
Save it in a folder where it is every week so you can get it. Your show folder.
Right.
And this software will go back to that place every week. Now, all of this work doesn't have to be done on Monday night, but whenever you can get to it,
right,
to get it to me, all replays need to be to me by Thursday.
You can drag and drop. Yay! Yeah, I just did that.
Yes.
All right. So now, photos in there. The Dave Roush Show, Dave Roush, Justin Wright, Talk Radio 2024.
At the bottom, you got a drop down. You can look there, comments.
Additional tags?
Mm-hmm. Additional tags, comments. So that's up to you. You can put anything you want to there. Just keep it simple enough so that when it's on a screen or on an iPhone, it's reading out the information that you want it to simply.
Right.
And you always want a square photograph because that's what an iPhone will display.
That's what I have. And it's got all 3 radio stations on it.
Perfect.
And my little Mexican flag up top.
Then now you want to just, you want to save that.
Save changes.
Save changes. And it should go through a little process of saving it.
It says
now
demonstration mode.
Demonstration.
It says you're running the demonstration version of music tag. Continue.
Yeah. I gotta continue. Mine doesn't do that. Oh, well, yeah, I forget. Yeah.
Where? Okay. So
save it to your show file.
Yeah.
Or wherever it is located now. And it'll say it's already there. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't download missing info. But now it says where, and it's in radio recordings, Justin Wright.
Yes.
Okay. So now,
if you look at that MP3 now, in that folder, it should have the picture on it. It should be displaying the picture. You may have to hit it first and play a little bit of it. But it'll eventually show your show photo on the MP3 in the folder.
Right. As soon as I click it and it opens up, there's the photo.
Boom.
And but that's just the photo. didn't bring. It didn't bring the picture up. How about I play with that?
It didn't?
No. Let me go back to that. Picture's there. It says it saved it in Justin Wright interview. All right. Let me go back to radio recordings. There it is. Okay. It's an hour and 3:43. It's playing and my picture is showing in the media player.
Awesome.
Okay, good. So I will send you that file, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Now, you're going to send me that file, and what I will do with that file every week is I will put that into the replay on Saturday we can do 6 o'clock on Saturday if you want to.
Or 5 o'clock, same as the show.
Same
or
as the
6
show.
o'clock, you're wherever, whatever time it is. It's, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that way it's the same time every day.
It's symmetrical.
One's on Monday and one's on a Saturday.
Right. That's what I was.
Now, what you're going to do with it, take a look at your messenger again. Are you ready to move to the next level? You think you've got the tagging?
Yeah, I think I do. Let me send this to you, unless we got to do more to it.
No, you can go ahead and send that to me.
All right, let me get into.
Now, I prefer you to send it by email.
Yes. I have everybody send me their stuff by email.
Absolutely.
That way. And Justin said he's got a bunch of musicians, independent country music industry musicians that he is going to send me. I gave him the submissions email so they can email you with the music.
Let him know I'm going to be in Nashville on the 6th of June at the Bluebird Cafe.
Are you going to be, that's pretty much for the CMAs, isn't it?
Nope, the Bluebird Cafe. Okay. That is a major show with T. Graham Brown and Crystal Gale, Jay Patton, Jimmy Hall.
Nice.
Major players happening there that night. They've invited me up, and Dale Clemens is going to be there.
Nice.
So if he can come, that would be a night that he could meet and greet some really blue bloods in the Nashville area too.
Yeah, he is, he's here in the studio today, cutting a new single. And, he's there on the 6th, I think, for, the CMAs.
Yep. That Bluebird Cafe night is going to be something. If that's CMA night, that's
the CMA's on the 6th, so you're there. I mean, I don't know, 3rd, whatever it is. It's there. It's close, I think.
I'm on the 6th. On Tuesday night, the 6th.
Nice.
That's probably why they're having it there.
All that stuff happens for a reason, right?
Well, the party after the CMAs are usually at the Bluebird Cafe.
Nice. Well, that's where you want to be, right?
That's where the people do their cocaine and stuff. At least they used to. I don't think they do that anymore.
No, I haven't done that shit in a long time.
So take a look at your messenger again. The first thing I gave you was the actual username for this situation. The second one is the site. It's called Acast.
I'm letting it, 1 second. I got to, this,
Well,
file's large. It's got to do its
do its email.
Google Drive thing.
Right.
And then I can send it to you and then we'll be done with that portion.
I also need to get you the drops.
Okay.
No.
That's away. Now, Facebook and Harry. Okay, and the second part is acast.com.
Acast.
Home of podcasting.
When you get in that bad boy there, hang on a second, I'm going to send you one more thing on this messenger while I'm thinking about it.
Coffee.
See if you can go ahead and sign into it.
Where at? Do you want me to log in or?
Where it says up at the top,
Log
right,
in.
it says log in, yeah.
Okay. Email.
You use that email as the username.
Okay, what's the email?
It's on you can copy and paste off of your messenger.
Okay.
I sent that first thing, radio1a at outlook.com. And the password is on there too.
Radio A1A. Oh, my fingers are cramping up.
And you got to do I'm not a robot.
Yep. I am a robot. What would you like me to do?
Mine said choose stairs. And now bicycles.
Yeah. Okay. Radio A1A Productions.
It should bring you to A1A
Dot Productions. Yes?
dot Productions. And don't do anything yet. Let me get in and we'll hit this together.
You know what's cool on this new Tascam?
What's that?
Is how on the radio show to boost your gain or whatever, you have to go up in settings and do that from there. I can do it right here from the Tascam. I love it.
Oh, man. Yes. So there's A1A Productions.
Okay.
So all you do is click right over the words A1A dot Productions. Click on that.
Okay.
Now you're going to look at all the shows. There's the Indie Radio Universal. There's Buffett on the Radio. There's Island Time Radio. There's Sweet Home Canabama. And on down, you might even find Lyle's show, but he doesn't upload his shows for some reason. He's not gotten into the podcast yet, but over to the right is a blue box that says new episode. Click that.
Okay.
It opens up create an audio file.
Yes.
Or upload. So hit upload an audio file. That's where you put your show in. Now, it will not automatically upload your tags into this program. So the tagging will happen as we scroll down. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, once you do one of these, you'll sign back in and look at your old show, and you just can go back in look at what you've done and either copy and paste or well, what episode was it? So you can go back and say, oh yeah, it's episode whatever. I
Right.
can never remember which episode is what. So I open the old episode, duplicate the tab, and go in and just upload my new show.
Okay. Now it's encoding.
So scroll while that's happening. Title. You type in your title.
Where?
Where
it says title. Duh.
The Dave Roush Show. Now you can also put there hosted by Dave Roush, but yours already says that.
Yeah.
Or I would just always put the Dave Roush Show. Then that is remembered there every time. By the time you type the in, it already comes up for you.
And the subtitle you're talking about would be hosted by Dave Roush or whatever?
You can put that or the date, I would put the date.
Of the show.
And maybe hosted by Dave Roush. Those two things. Like, May the 20th, was it?
Yep.
Was it the 20th?
It was the 20th.
Yeah. So May 20th, 2024.
Hosted by Dave Roush.
Yes. So that will come up every time that you just start with a date. It'll come up every time. Link. www.cruisingcountryradio.com. Or HTTPS. You want to use your HTTPS every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
HTTPS / or is it colon first?
Colon first, then / www.cruisingcountryradio.com.
Got it.
All right, so that's saved from now on. So then you can go in there and choose. If you hit it, it drops down 3 of them: Radio A1A, Canabama.com, Indie Radio Universal. So episode season 1.
Right.
So
episode 1.
Then episode 1.
1 and 1.
1 and 1. So my episode alias should have the name of your show there.
Yeah, it says the Dave Roush Show.
But put -1.
Behind show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because every week.
Is it all in lowercase? That's cool.
Yeah, -1.
All right.
And that way, you'll see what I mean. That way it identifies the show differently every week.
Right.
That's where people will see your replay on demand. Scroll on down.
Yes.
Summary. This is where you can copy and paste if you want to in there every time. The Dave Roush Show, episode 1, May 20th, 2024, featuring an interview with so on and so forth. So that's where you type it out. Now, that way you come back every week. Remember I told you to bring your old show up every week first? Right. You go in and copy this again, because this is the only thing you will need to copy and paste in. Because you want the beginning of it to summarize what your show is. The only thing you'll change is who you're interviewing every week.
Right.
Or any specifics. You keep that pretty short.
Yeah. I just put the Dave Roush Show featuring Justin Wright.
Yes. Or featuring you can use the words in featuring a lively or featuring an in-depth interview with, you can flourish it a little. because this is to get their attention about what this is all about. See, the example is on this award-winning show, we dive into the psyches of the world's serial killers. Does Snap Crackle Pop, and is Tony really great after all?
Right. They're great. Did you watch that movie?
I did.
Is it Toasted or something like that? Oh my God, that's the stupidest fucking show.
It was so stupid. But that's Seinfeld for you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Perfect. Fucking the January 6th revolt.
Tony shit on the floor.
Oh God. It's like, are you kidding me?
Anyway, so once you've got that typed in there, take a look at it, because you're going to be copying and pasting that mostly every week and just changing the name of who you're interviewing.
Right.
Saves you a lot of time. Then you hit next publishing settings.
Okie dokie. Publish date now.
Whoa, wait. We got to go back. Sorry, we didn't put the picture in.
Back to episode details. Okay.
Upload your custom episode cover over the left-hand side. It's a square box.
Ah, yes, there.
Almost messed up. Or it would have been just an A1A logo there.
Right. It's uploading. It's there. Next publishing settings.
Yes.
Publishing date. Now.
You want to do it as soon as you can after you've gone live.
So people can go in and they can see or hear the show or whatever. Right there on the podcast, yes?
Then I'm going to show you what to do about after your show. You can go back in and get just as much attention from it as your live show. But keep going, and I'll go over the promotion of it later. So now you're in it. You've published it, right?
Not yet. Hit publish.
Hit publish, please.
Your episode has been updated.
All right. I'm going to go back in and see if it's there.
I see. Oh, look at my picture, and it's in episodes.
So there it is. So it took you back. There's the Dave Roush Show. Now click on it.
Nice.
All right. Up at the top, it says embedded player, transcript. You can get a transcript of your show. On the drop down, it says share links. Look at where you can share it.
Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, LinkedIn.
RSS feed. Now, down at the bottom is website.
Right.
Click on that.
Oh,
this is the website of your show, sir.
Nice.
And if you go to the top and you highlight the link up at the top in the browser and right click and highlight and save that, and you go in and post that in anything, that brings up exactly this screen, and they hit play, and guess what? Right. There's your show. There's your show, bro. And they can share it.
So there's a gray box at the bottom that said the episode was not found or is unavailable.
Well, it's not in there yet.
Okay.
It will be.
Sure.
When it finishes, it's got to finish let's see, it should have finished by now. Let me go back and look at it.
It was in there. Sounds like it's going to me.
Yep, it's going. All right, let's see. It's encoded. It may just take a little while. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me refresh this thing. Huh. It may take a little while before it loads in.
Yeah, no worries.
Usually it's already in there. Give it a little time and go back and look at it and make sure if it's not, let me know, okay?
Yeah.
Now, on the right-hand side, these people are really cool. You can private message them.
Where at?
There's
a follow button.
That's following you.
Right.
But by the way, this uploads the show into, well, I'll take you there. If you're in this thing, go back to
I'm back to the Acast beginning.
go back home.
Home. Okay.
If you hit the home button, look at where it sends it. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox,
right.
Castro, Google, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Patreon, Twitter, Facebook. That's the old bag.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit proceed. Let's say. It says published. All right. When you're back at the A1A.Productions page, where all the shows are, and yours is at the top.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about at the beginning, where this is where you enter every week. And you go and you hit the A1A.Productions.
Right.
And there's episodes which are in settings, distribution, promotional tools, and website. Go to distribution.
Hang on. All right. And now where's this at?
A1A.Productions page.
I'm on the A1A.Productions.
Up at the top, right under the name A1A.Productions, says episodes, settings, distribution. You see
I do not.
Okay. Click on A1A.Productions again.
I think I'm in the wrong page.
Yeah, you're at the home page.
Okay. So what am I looking for?
Episodes, settings, distribution, and promotional tools, website. It's right under the name. You'll see the logo. It's the overview.